Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Entrepreneur TV Middle East. We're here reporting live from the lovely Bridge Summit, straight from Abu Dhabi. And with me is an even lovelier guest. It's the one and only Mohammed Kareem. Pleasure having you here.
Thank you. Pleasure is mine, and I'm really happy, excited with you guys here.
Honestly, like opening Google now and seeing all the movies that you've been part of, it's incredible to have you
Thank
opposite of
you.
me right now. And I just want to go all the way back in time because usually actors have a funny story to tell of how they've entered the acting world.
Yeah, it was
So I want to hear your story, basically, in your journey, how you've entered it.
sure for me. It was like sort of like everything kind of like was in different places. Like I graduated from high school in LA, then I got accepted to medical school in Egypt, so I went back, and
You're Egyptian, right?
I'm Egyptian. And while I was doing medical school, I wanted to do acting because it's like my passion. Of course, I wanted to follow my family footsteps and become a doctor, but also I wanted to do something for my passion and what I love, which is acting. So it was a rough ride, and wasn't easy. But you have a lot of duties and being a doctor as well, and being a medical school student. But also you want to do achieve your goals and your dreams, which is become an actor. And even when I started reaching that goal to become an actor and did movies and series and hosted shows like The Voice, I wanted to even make it more harder on myself, which Hollywood. So I was like, okay, so now I achieved what I wanted to do. I want to do something
All the
bigger.
roads lead to Hollywood.
Yeah, so it was always been a dream since I was little in high school to break through Hollywood. And but I always wanted to do it my way. I wanted to stay away from stereotype roles. I want to stay from the regular roles that we always have, being from the Middle East. So
Yeah.
that became sort of even harder for myself,
Hmm.
to achieve this goal, to do normal roles. I just I had a statement. I want to do something. I want to say that if you're a good actor, you can do any role, right?
Of course.
Doesn't matter that you're from the Middle East, that you have to do like bad roles, or for like from Italy you do like a
The
mafia or
mafia
whatever,
role. Yeah.
and so far 6 movies in Hollywood. Try to do diversify, sort of like and do different roles and do different type of
Right.
of genres. So
What's your favorite? Do you
my
have a
favorite is my
preference?
new film, which is it's called Gunslingers. It's a cowboy. So the fact that Mohammed Kareem
Incredible.
doing a cowboy, I think that's a great achievement, and I think
Did you
it's
learn how to ride a horse and everything?
oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah,
How long does it usually take? Tell me, like, let's say you get casted for a film.
yeah,
I suppose you have a few months before
yeah.
to kind of like prepare for your role, right?
Yes,
Or are
yes.
you just you need to be a professional in it and you need to learn the script immediately and you need to how does
I
it
I
work?
I think I'm blessed that I had a background, sort of like horseback riding back in Egypt. So down the pyramids we go do
Really?
yeah,
Okay. Okay.
horse riding over there. So that kind of helped a little
Did
bit.
they ask you that on the
Of
audition?
course, of course,
Okay.
of course.
Like, okay, we don't need to train that guy. Bring him over. Bring him over.
So had had the blessing of doing that, and it's not just about horse riding. It's about using all these guns and pistols and yeah, it was you had your stun double and everything, and you want to do a lot of things that you always been a big fan of during your watching all these movies, western from Clint Eastwood and others. And the fact that I'm on set doing one of the lead roles in the film with giant stars, and I think that was my statement from day one in Hollywood, that I wanted to do something outside the box, not to do the stereotype roles. And I think I have the proof now with Gunslingers and A Day to Die and Skirt to Settle and other roles, that you can do different roles. It doesn't have
Of
to
course.
do it from your background.
But a lot of the movies that you just named as well, they require a lot of, let's say, physical activity, right?
Yeah,
And action. They're action
yeah,
films.
yeah.
Is it difficult to actually have that script memorized and be in your role and move your body in a correct way? Like you're becoming this machine basically for the entire. How long does it take to make a movie? 6 months.
Could be 6 months, could be a year, could be 2 months. It depends on the budget, depends
Okay.
on the story and everything.
For quite some time, you need to be in that constant machine of
Well,
not being
welcome to the
yourself,
actor's
right?
world. That's what it is. you
How do
need
you
to
recover from it? What do you do
you
to
need to
relax?
you need to be prepared. So when you get the script, you need to live that character, and you need to make sure that you're so attached to it. It's part of you. It's part of what I do every day. It's not about the few hours that you're on set. It's like even the hours that you're spending at home, the hours that you're spending with your friends, your colleagues, your family. You need to speak in a certain way. This is how you become a good actor, and the role means so much to you. The problem is when you finish shooting,
I wanted
that
to
kind of
ask.
character stick to you for a while. So you need to make sure that you detach from that character, so you
It's
get
insane.
prepared to get back to your, yeah, who you really are, and then becoming another character in life that you feel it, you fall in love with it, whether that's a good character, it's not, but you have to
You live
fall
a
in love
lot of
with it.
lives, I see.
Yep.
You live a lot of lives.
Yep,
Do
trying.
you learn from your characters? Because it's as if, you're talking to your best friend on a daily basis, but that best friend is inside of you
Yeah,
and you have both of them in you, right? You have both personalities. Like,
I learn from the experience. I learn
okay.
from the whole um character. I learned from the whole film. I
Mhm.
learned from set. I learned from communicating with people. It's not about the role itself. It's about the whole package that you into this project. You learn a lot from it,
Of course.
and you take this experience and put it in another project.
Right, right. And I have to ask you the question about obviously the pressure that you feel as an actor on a daily basis. It's not easy to constantly be in the public eye and not have your privacy. And it's not something that anybody signs up for. You always sign up because you're talented and you want to do it. But eventually, if you do become famous, which is where you want to be, you have all these extra bits and pieces that attach that unfortunately are not part of a natural daily life, right? How do you deal with all that pressure? How do you, make sure that you find some private time where you don't need to constantly be in the public eye and just rewind because
I
I don't know
think
how you do it honestly. Like
I think
must
traveling helps a lot. Being,
in the
living in
side of
a
the world
life
where they might not know you.
living in a life that you travel a lot for work. Today I'm in Abu Dhabi. Before I was at Red Sea Film Festival in Saudi Arabia. Tomorrow I might be in Cairo. The other day I'll be back to LA. I think that kind of helped you a little bit to have some sort of
Time with yourself.
myself
Yeah.
moment. You know what I mean? Like I have to bring back to my roots and say, hey, okay, wake up,
Right.
do this, do that. Sort of
Do you
um,
have a family?
of course, and this is part of your success, being attached to your family as well. um, Everybody's chasing a lot of dreams, everybody's chasing a lot of goals in life. I think sometimes you miss that sort of moment of, hold on, I need to pause a little bit and see where I'm at, what I'm doing, because I took, like, most of my life I was chasing my dreams, I was chasing being actor, businessman, a doctor. um, and sometimes within this journey you need to focus on things that you never done in your life. So I think my business deal, the real business deal that I'm looking for, that I haven't really sealed that deal yet, is creating my own family,
Hmm.
right? So this is, I think it's the best investment in life.
Of course. You
I've
just
done a
didn't find the
lot.
time for it,
Yeah,
right?
I've done a lot, and I think I scored in different fields, a lot of goals that I wanted to do. I think my main goal right now is to create my family, and I think this is the best investment I will ever do.
Of course, of course. It's the next beautiful chapter of your
Yeah,
life for sure. How would you define success? What does success mean to you?
everything.
Just your
Honestly, success is everything. This is what makes me happy. This is what makes me want to continue. This is what
hmm
makes me wake up in the morning and think, what's next?
hmm
Um, Maybe I'm harsh on myself all
hmm
the time. No matter how much I achieve, no matter how much I succeed in life, I still think, no, you're not there yet. You need to
hmm
do more. I remember back in the days, my wish was just to be in Hollywood, right? When that happened, I started, okay,
What's next?
film poster. Now I'm in film poster with giant names. Now I'm doing lead roles. Now it's just like, you're. I'm that kind of person. When I achieve my goal, I'm thinking about, like, next step. I'm not
Of course.
enjoying that moment, which is wrong. But I have, like, my enjoyment right now is to go to the next level.
Right.
Always.
Would you say you've lived that dream of yours? Are you living the dream? Is there more dreams to come for you?
I like to dream more. I wouldn't say I'm living the dream. I'm blessed, and I thank God that I achieve a lot of goals and I achieve a lot of dreams then that I always wanted to do.
Right.
But I always dream for my next project, my next life in a movie, or my next business deal.
Right.
I think my pleasure is to score something, to achieve something I've been working hard for. That's
Hmm.
my happiness. Some
Yeah.
people, their happiness is to go out with their kids, or to travel or
Yeah.
go for vacation.
Yeah.
Um, my main interest is to succeed. So talking about when you said success, I said everything for me.
Yeah. Beautiful. What would be the next steps for you when it comes to your entrepreneurial journey, your businesses? Because I suppose, sure, you can stay an actor for your entire life, but at a certain point, there's other chapters that you would like to develop. Is
One of my goals actually is to become uh, to create a fortune um, in a very short time. I'm working really hard uh, because I'm a self-made man. I wanted to create everything from scratch. Even though I had a really great sort of medical field sort of life because of my parents and everything. I wanted to do something from scratch. The hardest thing, which is media, to become an actor, a celebrity, and to cross over to the world and become an international actor. I think that means a lot to me. Um, you get sort of a lot of things that you start rethinking. Where are you at? Am I going in the right direction? Am I want to do some more? But I think so far um, I've been achieving a lot. So I want to create as much business as as I can. Um, having a production company right now, an event
it's awesome.
company. So my company in US is called MK Global Entertainment,
Mhm.
and one in Dubai and one in Egypt. And I think one of my goals is to, since we're in a bridge, it's literally bridging between all these continents and
Right.
between all these countries, and be able to create opportunities for myself and others
Yes. And
through
sharing
event
cultures
and through
and
production.
sharing traditions and cultures and visions from different countries without any prejudice, as you said before. Just understanding that we're all interconnected and we can combine each other,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
From across the
absolutely.
world, I think it's extremely important.
Absolutely. And I would love to show this in my movies, that show the cultural differences that we have and how beautiful our culture is.
I would love to have you produce something here. That would be amazing.
Yeah, I've been doing this, and hopefully in the coming couple of years, I think we had an announcement in Deadline. We
Right.
had an announcement about my new feature film that I'm
The cowboy one.
no, actually
Another one.
another one.
How
Um,
do you do it?
I'm trying my best. I'm doing my best.
Are these characters usually difficult for you?
It
Are they
is.
usually the extreme opposite of what you are?
Um, I dream big. I was born and raised to dream big, and just to do multitask all the time.
Right,
The
right.
only way you can make it is to be multitask. You cannot just
100%.
put all your eggs in one basket.
Right.
I was raised like that, so
Who's your idol in Hollywood?
Denzel Washington.
Yeah?
Yeah, Denzel Washington.
It's crazy because when I see the movies now, how time flies and
Yeah,
how the actors age with time, and you see them in a movie 5 years later, and you're like, oh my god,
yeah,
they're already in their 70s, right? And they're
yeah,
already there, and
yeah.
it's yeah, time flies. It really does fly. I have a couple of question cards here for you.
Okay,
You got to pick one.
all right.
Again, if they're mostly entrepreneurial based, so you can answer it as an entrepreneur, as an actor. Read out the question.
How do you make decisions when you don't have all the answers?
Tell us.
Yep. I guess that's what I do on a daily basis.
Literally, yeah.
You will never have all the
Your
answers
life
in
is
life.
chaos.
No, there is no way you can have all the answers in life. And if you're just gonna wait to have all the answers so you can make a move, you're never gonna succeed. You're not gonna. You have to take risk in life. That's what I did. I didn't know that I'm gonna make it in Hollywood. I didn't know that I'm gonna start doing my dreams and making films over there. I didn't know that I'm gonna become a doctor. I didn't know that I'm, start doing business. Did I have any answers for that? Probably 90% I didn't have any answers, but I had the passion, I had the persistence, and I wanted to succeed. I always want to succeed, and that's what I put in mind. So you just have to listen to your gut and just pray that you're doing the right thing
Exactly.
and work hard.
Our intuition always has the right answer in our gut. We just have to kind of like isolate ourselves and listen to ourselves a little bit more in the world where
Yeah.
it's just so busy.
Yeah.
Incredible conversation. It was such a pleasure meeting you.
My
Such
pleasure.
an honor. I wish you the best of luck in
Thank you so
pursuing all
much.
the dreams that you have,
Thank,
especially the family one, because I'm sure you're going to be an amazing husband and amazing father one day.
thank you so much.
And
Appreciate it.
to many more interviews. Shukran. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.